we obviously see the outside noise, and I think the team's really got a chip on our shoulders. Everyone's doubting us. 3-win team we've seen. We're at rock bottom. We've seen it all. And we just can't wait to get on the field. And I think everyone's excited. You've seen the offseason, we've been working really hard, building that team chemistry. The guys we've lost, wish them the best. But the guys we've got that came in, they're ready to play. And they're excited to prove themselves to, Sun Devil Nation. And I can't wait for you guys to see them.
Jordan.
Every offseason, there's going to be roster turnover, but especially this year. And it might not just be particularly ASU, but college football too, with the transfer portal, guys coming in, guys coming out. As a leader, what sort of things are you trying to do to get these guys that have come in and are new to Tempe to get them, hit the ground running so you guys are ready for the fall?
I think the most important thing is just be there for them. Anything they need, it's a new place for a lot of guys. Obviously a local kid here, I know things to do, how to kind of make them comfortable. Really just be there, a helping hand. But, it makes the job easier when you got a group of leaders like we do now. I think everyone's, we've welcomed everyone into the Sun Devil family with open arms, and everyone's here for the same reason that we are, win a championship, to get your work, and then do the best that you can to get to the next level. So I think we're all excited, to continue to do that this summer and showcase everything we work on this summer for the fall.
Joey.
On the subject of the team having a chip on its shoulder, like you said, you guys see those things like, 3 projected wins. How as a team do you focus and sort of manage expectations for yourselves in comparison to maybe when more was expected of you or you guys thought you were going to go deep postseason? What's that difference like in the sort of blocking out noise from a different perspective?
I think we see the work that gets put in every day, and, we see the performances we put on in practice, and we compete with each other every day. So we know what's realistic, and we understand what the standards are within the building and not outside. So, inside the building, we have a championship standard. We fell a little short last year, but we feel like, with everyone that we brought back, we're still right there in contention, and everyone that we've gained is going to put us over that hump to turn the corner and make a championship run this year. And like I said, I can't say it enough. We're excited. We have a chip on our shoulder, and we just can't wait to prove everyone wrong.
Oh.
Hi, Kyle. With all that's gone on, in the off season and really last season too, how important was it for the linebacker group to have the continuity of Chris Claiborne, the same position coach as last year, in terms of the overall development of the group and your personal development as well?
Yeah, I think not only with the linebackers, I think you see it with the defensive line. And then, also guys like Jordan Clark, Demarcus Davis, in the secondary group. We still have the great core that we had, last year as the number 1 ranked defense is still here. We lost some guys in the back end, but I think the guys that we brought in have great experience in college football with KB and Chris Edmonds. We also brought in some more corners, that have the ability to play. So that continuity is still there. The same standard is still there. We want to be the best. We want to win that championship. So, we hold ourselves to our own standard. And, if someone's lacking that, we have enough leaders in the room that they're going to get called out. And everyone's held to the same standard. So we're excited.
Michael.
So transitioning out of, COVID restrictions and having all this new talent, how easier has it been to incorporate all this new talent with a full slate of spring practices and off-season workouts?
Yeah, COVID threw a wrench, I think, the whole world. You just had to change, you had to adapt. It was a lot more responsibility on the players to kind of get working themselves. I really think our team did an outstanding job, and I think it shows, the maturity of this team, and it's been continuing. Now, though, that we're all here in the building with Coach Joe and his staff, having, the guidance of the coaches upstairs, it's just a lot better, hands-on work, getting that face-to-face interaction. Also, you can feel someone's emotion. You can tell if they, care about something. It's just better. In-person work. And yeah.
Chris.
Hey, Kyle, based on all your experience, what are the keys when you have so many new players and moving pieces to be firing on all cylinders early on in your schedule when you have some big games on the front end?
I think the most important part is getting everyone to understand the playbook the best that they can, and to get the questions out of the way immediately. Also, let them know that there's nothing wrong with asking questions. I've had questions obviously in the past, but now that I'm older guy comfortable with the system, I know a lot more. But it comes with asking those questions, getting those answers that you don't quite know answered. So I think really just getting all the details worked out, that's the most important, and just getting them comfortable to be themselves. I think that's the thing that Coach Herm really prides himself on as a head coach. He allows you to be yourself, and that's really the environment here. So I think the guys have taken that really well.
Sammy.
Hi, Kyle. So the weeks leading up to your first game, what are the specific goals that you want to work on just for you specifically?
For myself specifically, I would say just make sure the whole team is ready. Myself, I feel like I'm able to get myself ready for, any game coming up. But really just making sure the team's ready, make sure everyone's comfortable with the schemes, and make sure everyone's confident. I think that's most important. On Saturdays, you got to play with full confidence and understanding that, it's not necessarily beating the other team as much as it is beating ourselves. I think that was a theme we focused on this spring and that we're going to continue focusing on going to the fall. So that's something we're really going to harp on.
Jordan.
Yeah, Kyle, what's been especially this past year, been the most gratifying part of getting to see Connor grow within the program and, just everything that he's been able to accomplish?
Yeah, as an older brother, you try to set the best example that you can. And also it's tough, you want to give him his own space to develop as a person. So I've been, very proud of my younger brother, seeing him grow. I got two younger ones after him. I've been very proud of seeing them grow. But honestly, as just, an older guy in the team as a captain, I've been really proud of this whole team and the way we've grown and stood strong through everything that's been said outside of here. We've had a lot of things go on in this place, but everyone stayed focused, and the goal at hand is still the goal at hand, and everyone's been putting in the work to get to that. And I just can't say it enough. We're just excited. We can't wait for everyone to see, and looking forward to the fall.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Kyle, you mentioned the importance of having your own expectations coming into this season. But from your experience, what is the key to try and maintain all of your teammates' focus when things don't go your way in the instance that it doesn't?
Yeah, I think with experience, that's kind of just something you learn. You look at a game like Washington State last year or BYU last year. Those are learning moments for myself, learning moments for a lot of people on the team. And that's something, when we approach adversity like that, you pick people up, you stay positive, you move past the negative, and you just remember the goal at hand always. And I think those learning lessons last year, you're going to see them on the field this year. And it's something we really harped on in this offseason, not shooting ourselves in the foot, not allowing small things to kind of affect the team. So we're going to continue to do that, and looking forward to displaying it in the fall.